Alright. Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name is Landon, and here we play Jank. And today I'm just playing in the Journey Together format. I've been having a lot of fun with this format. I hope everyone else has been too. Just like there's so much new going on, you know? Maybe that's just a me thing. You know, maybe other people are like, it's the same old stuff, you know? But like, I don't know, Hop is so good. The Acelgor deck we built is so good. Today, I want to build the Dunsparce EX. I know that might seem like a overreaching type of goal, but that's what I would like to do. You know? You know? Oh, good. The Discord bot worked. I am live. That is awesome. Bank 52. Is that correct? I'm sure Richard will show up and tell me. Tails. I feel like it's correct. Do you want to go first? Yes, always. We're just trying to get our dailies done right now. You know, don't want to fall behind on those dailies. And, ooh, that's not bad. That is not bad. Rookity. Hop's Rookity, and I got Hop's Choice Band. I got 2 Metal Energy, Corv's Acquire, and an Ultra Ball, so I can go get my Corviknight when I'm ready. Oh no, it's Hop's Cramorant. Good, they actually can't attack me for a little bit, so I can just go Womp, and enter. Now if I do top deck Rare Candy this next turn, I will probably forego the Corv's Acquire and just go straight into, or they'll just Iono me and ruin everything. It's fine. Sorry. Oh, look, I got Corv's Acquire still. And now my Corv's Acquire can do more damage. So that's cool. Alright, and we got Quaxley. Very nice, very nice. Yes, I will evolve up to Corv's Acquire. I can do Hop's Bag here, and we'll go ahead and grab Rookity and Cramorant like that. I could add 1 more energy, and I will. That will get us a knockout on Cramorant here. I think I'm good with everything else. Not overplay my hand, right? Like, I could put down Postwick, but then that's one stadium that they could just counterplay and get rid of, and then I don't have a stadium for a future turn when I need it, right? So, not overplay. The Hop's Choice Band, I don't know if it should go to the Rookity or the Cramorant, so I held it. Sayam Boy Vlogs, hi. Welcome! I got Iono'd again? Holy cow. This person just loves playing Iono. I don't get it. Okay, so I've been Iono'd twice and I still haven't gotten a Corviknight. Think about that for a second. That's pretty insane. Let's see. We got Rare Candy. We don't need Rare Candy. What we do need is a good old-fashioned Ultra Ball. Let's grab that with Arvin here. Ultra Ball. I'm going to grab TM Evo. I'm going to discard the Evos because I don't need them. I could grab Quaquaval here and then have my draw engine and worry about Corviknight later. But I ain't going to do that. Sorry, I just ain't going to do that. School Vet. I can put this energy kind of wherever I want between these two. Let's put on Corv's Acquire, and then I can Steel Wing. Yes, I'm going to Steel Wing. Now I take 60 less damage. They'll need the Crystal Tool and Rare Candy Dragapult to get an attack off this turn. That would be 60 less damage. So they'd be doing 140, which is still knockout. But I completed the task of doing 100 damage. Beautiful. 1 match down. Oh, I should start a poll. Let's see. I've been thinking about doing all of my content in this vertical view. How do people feel about that? That's what I would want to know. So let's jump into here and make a poll for everyone. Let's see. Poll time. Should all my content be in vertical view? Yes, no. Start poll. Let's see. Alright, we can collect that. We did something that used 3 energy. We did 100 damage. Now we just gotta play a Palpad. I've been getting that one a lot. It's slightly annoying because then I have to put Palpad into decks. Because I'm so bad about that. But let's see what we get from pack. Furret, Torch Chick, Octillery, Sprigatigo, I don't know, and Iono's Belly Bolt. Too bad I already bought all those using trainer credits, so I could build the Iono deck, and then I instantly got disappointed that you don't need 4 Belly Bolts. I only run 2 now. Like, I don't know. Jessica, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the Jank. Let's see, we gotta play Palpad now. So let me switch up decks. I think Bug Ninja, I did put it in. Yes, I did. So let's just go with Bug Ninja. Jessica, you're doing good. That is good. All right. I got one person that voted that said, yes, all my content should be done vertical style like this. So, you know, yeah. I don't know. I was just watching some videos today. Yes. And I noticed the vertical view ones, like what I've got going on currently, it was so much easier to watch on my phone, right? I don't know. Not everyone likes watching YouTube on their phone. Some people watch it on their TVs. I personally watch a lot of it on my TV, actually. I use my phone more for like podcast kind of stuff, you know? And sometimes it's video podcasts on YouTube and whatnot, but I'll listen to it, right? And then I don't care what format it's in. But yeah, I don't know. It just got me thinking, what if I did all my content like that? Would that be interesting? I got some more stuff to open. So with the schedule that I currently have, don't expect to see it for a few weeks. But I don't know. I might push stuff back. I just don't know. You know, some things are timely. Like, you gotta do them in the moment or else no one cares. So like in 3 weeks, will anyone care about this box I have to open? I don't know. But it's a nice box. It's a kind of funny box. I really like it. Yeah. And then I got some packs I'm going to do shorts with. Just open up some single packs, you know, sort of thing. 2 votes for yes. Heck yeah. Ugh, what is this Eevee doing, right? Are they going to try to swing with Fan Rotom in the future, maybe? Probably. I would guess so. We can go ahead and grab Buddy Buddy. There it is. And another rescue board, just because we can, right? We will Buddy Buddy. Grabbing a Shelmet and just a Dunsparce. Not the Dunsparce. Not yet. We can Earthen Vessel, the Arven. Grab 2 energy. Right? Now I can play it on the Mimikyu. I think I'm going to play that on the Mimikyu. And we're just going to Ghost Eye. Look at that. First knockout, turn 2. Beautiful. Beautiful. Get a prize. Any prize. Prize number 1. Pekarunt. Okay, that's a good option to have. Okay, here they got Fan Rotom. They need a Stadium and an Energy to attack with Fan Rotom. That's not a lot. Like, that's fairly easy to get going. Especially since they just played down Noctowl. Oh, but they don't have a Terra Pokemon! Beautiful. Do you think they quit? That's one of those mistakes that... Oh, and they had the Vaporeon in hand. Oh, okay. They played the second Noctowl. Now they're going to get everything that they want. Got it. Let's see. Next turn, I think I'm going to have to put Pekarunt into the active. That's not great, but I think it's what I'm gonna have to do. Kind of regretting the choice of Arven over Colress's Tenacity, but oh well. Yeah, they need just Earthen Vessel in a stadium. Yep. Oh, they got Buddy Buddy Poffin and an Area Zero Underdepths. So they haven't proven to me that they have the energy yet. And as long as they don't... Oh, there they go. Yep, there we go. Okay. Yep, there we go. Assault Landing. The kids at my my local league, when they're playing Fan Rotom, they always pronounce it Assault Landing. And it's hilarious and hurtful at the same time. Colress's Tenacity here. We're going to grab a Perilous Jungle and what, another Grass Energy? Sure, why not? We're going to play down that Perilous Jungle just to get rid of their Area Zero Underdepth. And we're going to retreat Dunsparce for Pekarant. Play down the Acelgor. I'm not going to play the rescue board down yet, because if they like Vitality Band and then attack, that would be a pointless rescue board. So, yes. But right now, Pekarant can survive an Assault Landing. So, or as they call it, Assault Landing. Because if you didn't know, my name's Landon. You know, some people may not know that. They may not be regulars here on the channel. Samboy Vlogs and Jessica from earlier, you know? Oh, looks like we got our first vote for no. Some people do like the horizontal view, and I totally get that. Lives will always be this vertical view because I'm able to get a little bit more outreach with that. But standard videos in standard format, maybe. Richard, like me, you like the vertical? No, the horizontal. You like the horizontal view more than the vertical? You are a member as well, so you know, not to hurt anyone's feelings, but technically your opinion matters more. I mean, I'm just saying, right? Boop, boop. I want to get rid of this Fan Rotom, because once I get rid of this Fan Rotom, I'll be able to get Mimikyu back out here easier and whatnot. We'll put Pekarant up. Ah, jeez. Huh. Hugal, what about wife vote? Yeah, you know, whatever you guys say, you know? Yeah, sure. For each energy attached? Yeah, that's what it is. Dang it. All right. Horizontal shows more, kind of. Shows more with deck profiles for sure. Let's see. What if I boss up Vaporeon? Just make it a little bit more difficult for them, you know? Now what are they gonna do? I'm kind of stalling out, but I haven't got to my Pal Pad yet. I gotta play Pal Pad. If you weren't here at the beginning, which most of you probably weren't, I did say once I complete my dailies here, I would like to build the Dunsparce deck, the Dunsparce EX deck. You know, see if we can actually make it good and fun and stuff. But we'll see. We shall see. Max Rod. Oh, what a top deck! What a top deck! This is beautiful. Give me that Mimikyu. Give me these two and that and that. Oh, beautiful. Sorry, Pekarant. Oh, wow. Holy cow. Max Rod is insane. I gotta say. It is just so crazy. Poisonous Ploy. Here we go. Right into the Leafeon. Put up the Mimikyu. Richard, did you see my updated Lycanroc deck I just posted? Or I posted. I believe I saw it. I have not looked through it. Is it in deck submissions? You're going to make me play it again? Or is it somewhere else? Because someone did submit a deck. Let me just see. It is you, and it is Lycanroc. Ooh, with Iron Boulder EX. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. We got Monkey Dory in there as well. Looks interesting. Looks interesting. For sure. For sure. Much more consistent. Really? I saw Mew and Fez in there. That always helps decks. But it's interesting that it is more consistent. You know? Not that it wouldn't be, but just like, yeah. Wow, they didn't even try to attack. Well, they wouldn't have gotten any damage done, so probably a good move. I can play that down. I can play this down. I can play this down. 1, 2, done. And research. Okay, we got another Dunsparce out. Perilous Jungle there. A Selgor there. We did not get a rescue board like I was hoping. So we're just going to end turn there. But we got Perilous Jungle back out, so their poison damage is stacking up pretty fast. Looks like they're going to get ready to retreat here. Arvin. Probably going to grab Earthen Vessel for the third energy that you need. Night Stretcher for the third energy you need. You need a fire energy. Yep, you can get one after you retreat. Or you can just grab the grass energy, I guess. No, you grab the Rotom! Ah, that's a good play as well. But do you have the energy? That's what I'm wondering. Fan Rotom. Earthen Vessel, there it is. I can load up the Iron Boulder easy and start in on the offense. So if you can get Iron Boulder going quicker, I'm wondering at what point do you leave Lycanroc behind, right? It's just me wondering. It's not me actually saying you should do that, but I do notice that the Lycanroc is down to, what, a 3 of? No. Yes. You got 2 different Lycanrocs in there. I assume one is an alt-art. Pokegear. Oh, man. I could totally Arvin for Palpad right now. I'm going to do it. It's the worst play possible, but I'm going to do it. Done. Yep. Let's get some stuff back in here. Palpad. We're going to grab Boss's Orders. And Arvin. Could really use an Arvin, you know? Right about now. We're going to Grass Energy the what's it called? Shelmet, that's right. Why did I forget its name? Poisonous Ploy. We're going to knock out the Fan Rotom. Then they've got Vaporeon. And if they're going to threaten a Dunsparce with a Vaporeon, like, I'm not too scared. I'm okay with losing that. Lycanroc is 3rd and 4th turn, pull up and out. 3rd and 4th turn? Does that mean you could play Hops Kramer instead? I feel like no matter what I say, I'm going to always be like, well, you could play Hops Kramer. You lose 1 Iron Boulder, right? They knock 1 out. Then you put up Hops Kramer. Then you're doing 150 for 0 energy using the Hops Choice Band, right? I mean, it makes sense. It just makes sense, right? Wow, they're already down to 1 prize. I have not been taking this seriously. Mimikyu! Ah, that's perfect. Perfection. Nope, don't want that. Let's Professor's Research. Hey, we got the rescue board. Very nice, very nice. We got this, so we can do that. We're gonna Poisonous Ploy here and put up the Mimikyu. Put up the Mimikyu. Obscure can't hit 1,000 damage like I did to a Raging Bolt. That's insane. Holy cow. But yeah, 4 times the amount of damage counters on them is like a lot. I'm curious, do you go Rocky Helmet or do you go Vengeful Punch or neither? Future Booster Energy Capsule, obviously for the Iron Boulder, but do you go with anything else to help stack on damage? Reboot Pod with only 3 Iron Boulder? Reboot Pod draws for every... No, it's different. It accelerates energy to each future Pokemon. That's how it's different. Yeah. Oh, they're going to get knocked out on the poison coming back into my turn. That's beautiful. So yeah, I didn't see anything. Interesting. Can't wait to try it. I don't know. They're going to put themselves down to 1 card? I got Boss right here. Beautiful. This is amazing. I get Knockout here. So they don't... Yeah, so I get 2 prizes here. Then I have Boss's Auras up, knocked out, hit 70 plus Poison, and Poison will carry it over to 100, and that is game. Thank you for that. I don't know. Straight into the winning hand. Luminous Energy. Beautiful. Boss's Orders, knocked out. Retreat Mimikyu. Bring up a Selgor. And swing for the fences. Boop. Go Mimikyu. And watch that poison damage get me the win. Heck yeah. No tools needed for Lycanroc. In your version. In my version. Alright. Oh man, Selgor has such a fun matchup into N-Zoroarch. Not a good matchup, just a fun matchup. I had so much fun. Like, I gotta play a Palpad twice? I hate it when they get me like that. Play a Palpad. Oh, sure, I'll play a Palpad. Now do it again. Among Us! Oh man, if only you were good. Yeah, see, play the card Palpad. Alright, I played it. Now do it again. Alright, fine. No one has said they want to play against me. No viewer battles have been requested yet over on the Discord, so I will keep on playing. That was a neat deck box and sleeve. Is that from the ETB? No, I bought the ETB. The digital one. And I got the physical one. Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think so. So yes, if you want to play against me, I do accept viewer battles. There's a link in the description of this live stream where you can join the Discord, and the Discord is where I organize it all. Just to make it easier on myself. There we go. Done. Peckerunt. Yep, Peckerunt's been a popular choice to go with the what should I say? Zoroarch. Yeah. I did have a guy get stuck, though. He only had Zoroarch and Fez, and he ran out of energy and PP's ups and whatnot. So he could only switch into his dark Pokemon, which those were the only ones, while he had a fully powered up Pokemon on the bench that he just couldn't get into the active for the life of him. Yeah. So we will see if I have as good a luck this time as I did last time against N-Zoroarch. N-Zoroarch. Oh, there's N's Castle. See, good thing we hold on to Perilous Jungle. Well, they Ionoed us, so hopefully we get Perilous Jungle back. Hey, we did get it back. Nice. No Bossasaurus, but I do got Pokegear. That gives us an out to it, so I can just knock out that Zoroark right now. Pokegear. Nope, Brock Scouting. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I will still attack. I will still Perilous Jungle. Let's Brock Scouting. Get 2 basic Pokemon out here. That's going to be another Shelmet and another Mimikyu, I believe. I'll play down the Mimikyu. And the Shelmet. Why not? And then we'll just Ghost Eye. Ghost Eye. Andrew, summon a freaking Exodia. No. Sorry. My grandfather's deck plays no good cards. Isn't it weird, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have rotation, they just have bans? So eventually, we could get to the point in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where people are playing their grandfather's decks. Weird, right? It's just gotta go on for the next 50 years, right? As long as it can continue for 50 more years, someone can show up to a tournament and be like, I'm playing my grandfather's deck. And it has no bad cards. It's already happening. I mean, the game's like, what, 20 years old? I don't know, like, if you could really say it's happening, you know? Like, I don't know. Let's Professor's Research. Dang. Gosh dang it, you know? I think I'm just going to Ghost Eye again. Alright, they got their N-Zoroarch powered up, but they can't damage Mimikyu, which is just awesome. Iono, they're gonna Iono me. Ah, man, I guess they'll just give me a better hand. You're gonna give me a better hand, right? Watch your pal pad be last prize. Yep, that would be my luck. Oh, something about a new prescription. Look at that. Fancy that. I was playing, what's it called? South by Midnight. And, that looks interesting. I only played like the first like 30 minutes of it. Then I had to come out here and stream. I might just go right back to playing it. I don't know yet. But yeah. The cool thing about this is a Selgor hits Zoroark for weakness. So you're doing 140. Confusion and poison. You know, sadly Perilous Jungle doesn't stack onto Zoroark because it's a darkness Pokemon. But it's, yeah, it's fun. There's Darumaka. Yep, people love Darumaka. Darmanitan. N's Darmanitan is okay. I feel like this is the same list that I played before. Who put out their N-Zoroarch list? And why did you put out such a lame one? I don't think there's anything they can do, is there? Rolling Tackle, Flare. Yeah, just nothing. A whole lot of nothing. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. A whole lot of nothing. We can do a Selgor. We can do the Dunsparce. We can do an Energy onto the Selgor. Heck yeah. Should we run away and draw? Yes, we should. Why not? Run away! Hey, look, a Pal Pad. Should we play it? Let's get Arven back and Arven back. I can't Buddy for Pekarunt, and that'd be the only Pokemon I would see getting right now. So we're just going to put up a Selgor. We're going to Poisonous Ploy. the N-Zoroarch, make it confused, make it poisoned, throw up the Mimikyu, and wait. Yeah, so we just have to attack it one more time. With a Selgor. Yeah. So the danger in this type of deck is they need to have N-Zoroarch ready as a backup attacker to take care of Mimikyu, right? That's the biggest thing I'm worried about. Well, not Darumaka, but Darmanitan. I just like Darumaka more. I like the way it sounds more. I think he's cooler looking. Look at that guy! Look at him! So much cooler than Darmanitan. Darmanitan just looks like an angry monkey. Darumaka looks like such a fun-loving guy, you know? Alright, you throw away all of your energy to retreat and bring up Badoo. Beautiful. Love it. Oh, and you give your N-Zoroarch so much more HP. There's the NPP up. The N-Erectile Dysfunction pills. Ultra Ball. What are you grabbing? N-Starmanitan. Okay, okay. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I don't think it's going to work out. You can't draw. You Badooed me, so item lock. Cool. Dunsparce. Let's go. We'll play that down there. Run away and draw. We get another Dunsparce. I can't. Oof, I can't. I'm not going to. Ghosta! Ghosta! Alright, they are going to be able to fez, right? I thought about not attacking for a split second, but I was like, why not? And had ED because of Getsus. I mean, I don't remember the story of Gen 5, so possibly they get one card plus 3 more from Fez. See, this Buddy could have been to Dunsparce, which I totally would have done if I wasn't item locked. But hey, I can knock out the Peckrunt pretty easily. Peckrunt EX. I'm going to try to save that for like late game sort of business, you know? You know what I mean? You know. You do. I know you. Alright, so we got N-Zoroarch going to copy the Flame Body Cannon, right? But really the Shelmet is the only thing that they can knock out, right? Yeah. Bossazor's up to a Selgor. Ooh. What are they going to get with that? Night Joker. They could Darmanitan both, but a Selgor would still live. So they might want to use one of Reshiram's attacks. Alright. I love Max Rod. What can I say? Max Rod is so freaking good. In decks like this, Max Rod is awesome. Because guess what? I get the thing back. Oh, Dunsparce. Max Rod. Let's see, I'm going to grab that and that and that. And we're back. Like we were never gone. Buddy. Let's grab Dunsparce. Very nice, very nice. Ooh, rescue board can be played onto Mimikyu, and I hold. Ghost Eye. Wait, why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? I was supposed to retreat. Why? Why did I even... Okay, whatever. Fine. Be that way. Hey, look, N-Zoroarch. Now it's set up for one more hit, right? Just one more Selgor hit, and it's gone. That's why I did it. Yeah, I'm actually being super smart here. I like the Defiance Band on N-Starmanitan, but you gotta get Fire Energy on that thing. And you got none in the discard. Yeah, you can get Darkness Energy back. Oh, or a Pokemon. Oh, you got a Zoroarch in there. Nice. So that N-Zoroarch will have a home. Wait, why? Who are you retreating to? Did you do... I'm so confused. I feel like they're retreating accidentally when I failed to retreat accidentally. Okay, they put Fez up. Okay. Trade. Look at that deck. 8 more cards. 8 more cards. Alright. Dunsparce. Ultra Ball. 1, 2. Check this out. Check this out. The Dunsparce. Uh-huh. Super Rod back the energy. I switched my pen. And Professor's Research. Shred. Is that one of the attacks that does like hits through effects sort of thing? Let's Runaway Draw. Oh wow. Getting so many cards here. I'm going to play down Pekkarunt, right? Oh, I've got an energy I can play down. Right there. And then we will go ahead and retreat. Bring up a Selgor. Poisonous Ploy. So they're just going to bring up Zoroarch, right? So I think I just put Mimikyu up. Not loving that plan. I could have put up Pekkarunt, but yeah, I chose not to. I do have Boss's Orders. I've got 4 prizes just waiting to be given to me, right? The Zoroarch that has 248 damage on it. We've got the Pekkarunt that's got 140 damage on it. The Darmanitan, they threw on a reversal energy. What if I just targeted that? What if I dragged that up into the active, right? They probably would just then use subjugating chains to... Oh, Countercatcher. I'm still not ahead. I don't think they've realized this. I'm still not ahead. I'm just planting seeds everywhere. No. If I did put up Pekkarunt, though, that would have been a sweet play. They would have to knock it out, right? And I guess N-Zoroarch could, the Flame Body Cannon could get the knockout on Pekkarunt and Shelmet, but, you know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I do play 2 boss. Are they both still in play? Yeah. Wait, what'd they do? What'd they do? Powerful Rage. Oh. Cool. Thanks. Let's see. This, I can Earthen Vessel. Discard the Nest Ball. Done. Grab some basic grass. Done. Going to use Brock's Scouting to get an evolution for Shelmet here. And then that'll make it to where Flame Body Cannon can't knock out the Shelmet because it's an Selgor with 100 HP. 10 more than N-Zoroarch can do. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see. I can also rescue board the Pekkarunt. We retreat here. A Selgor. Volcanic God said hi. Hello. Welcome. How are you? Poisonous Ploy. We're getting some good damage done to this N-Zoroarch here. We're going to go ahead and put up Mimikyu again. Flame Body Cannon targeting the bench is the best way for them to take prizes. But Mimikyu throws a wrench in their entire system, and it's beautiful. Witch of Selgor. that one. Okay. I'm good. Your deck looks very interesting. Thank you. It is going to be the video for Friday is this deck. So yeah, I might just cut some of these matches I'm playing on live stream and just put that as the video as well. I haven't decided yet. I could have put a Peckerant, dang it, because he's poisoned, and that would have done some damage, some good damage. So here's the issue, right? I'm gonna knock out N-Zoroarch, and then they're going to not be the nicest. Let's do Arven. See if I have another Super Rod. I don't. We'll grab Switch. Uh-oh. We can then run away draw. Not get a basic. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna Poisonous Ploy and move up the Mimikyu. There we go. There we go. So we get 2 prizes. We are now ahead. Their counter catcher is active. We do have Boss. Chorus's Tenacity. Why? Why did they decide to show up now? So if they knock out the Shellmail, still have a Selgor. If they knock out the Selgor, that means they didn't Flame Body Cannon. And that means the Shelmet will still be alive. That means Brock's Scouting should be able to get me in a Selgor. The Luminous Energy would be the second energy. And then I knock out N-Zoroarch. Then I only have 1 prize to take. Yeah. Counter Catcher. If they do retreat to N-Star Manitan, though, I could be in trouble. Because that would hit weakness. They didn't. Nice. Should have targeted down the Darmanitan this turn, then retreat into Peckerant for KO. Yeah, I could have. There's a switch. Let's see. Rock Scouting. Get me the Aselgor. Uh-oh, I'm out of Aselgor. That's not good. Play that down. I wish I had Iono. That would be pretty sweet right about now. So I'm going to knock that out. Go down to 1 prize. Then I can just boss order up the Peckerant for victory, right? As long as they don't knock out the Mimikyu. That's my one big worry, and they are able to target it down. Oh, man. Let's see what happens. Reversal is active now. I know, but they only have this 1 turn to basically win, because I got Boss, and I can target that Peckerant. Okay, so they knock out this Aselgor. They knock out this Mimikyu. I'm sunk. Basically. Alright, they Iono me to 1. Professor's Research. That's not bad for the 1, right? Backdraft. They lost. They could have done it. They could have won, but they just used the wrong attack. That's rough, buddy. Well, I guess I didn't win yet. So, meh. I could play that there. I retreat to Peckerant. Retreat to Peckerant. And see what they do. Oh, they win. Dang it. They win. There we go. Yeah. They win. As long as they use the right attack, they win. Dang. That was close, though. That was close. Backdraft. They used the wrong attack again. Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, wow. Ah. You almost had me there. You almost had me. Draw. Boss's orders. Bring up Pecker. Goodbye. Whew. I should not have won that. I should not have won that. But I did. Do you think they got confused that, like, their Darmanitan couldn't hurt the Mimikyu? Do you think that's what it was? GG. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was close. I should have lost that one. Richard, I think you were correct in the fact that I could have targeted down that Darmanitan earlier, and I probably should have. So good on you for calling that out. But a win's a win, so yeah. Still no one has lined up for viewer battles, so I'm going to continue going into my plan, which was building the Dunsparce EX, hopefully. Jake, you did ask earlier, and I missed it, what does Festival Grounds look like post-rotation? Kind of the same that looked like pre-rotation, except in more danger, because it doesn't have any bench protection now. That's its biggest issue, is it doesn't have bench protection now. Oh my gosh, I haven't gotten any? That's rough. That's rough. I haven't gotten any of these things. That full art, though, looks so good. I want that physically. But to save tickets, credits, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to do that. Doing this one for the free retreat. Maybe I should go 70 HP, right? That's possible. Might as well go Runaway Draw as well in here. Not going to go 4 up, I'm just throwing it in, right? Yeah, no. Even as I'm thinking about it, the 70 HP because of Dragapult. Oh, find a friend. Not bad, not bad. Not the best, but not bad. Let's minus those two. Come here. There we go. Oof. Alright, we got our Dunsparces in here. Now where do we go from here? Alright, so this attack does 60 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon EX in play, which is great. People are playing Pokemon EX all the time. Then we have Destructive Drill, which does 150. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon, meaning that can hit through Mimikyu and Cornerstone Mask, which I don't think... No, Cornerstone Mask blocks abilities, and this Dunsparce doesn't have any. Let's see. You should try Hop Zacian EX with Monkey Dory and Frostlass. It's my new favorite deck. Yeah, that deck slaps. Holy cow. And then Jake, does Rabsca not protect the bench? Maybe I'm reading the card wrong. No, you are correct. Rabsca is great bench protection, except that's a stage 1. It's... yeah. A Terra Pokemon to use Glass Trumpet. Such as... which Terra Pokemon should I throw in here? Because the fun thing about the Dunsparce is I can play any energy I want and Crispin energy on to make it really fast, right? And then that means I have a infinite supply of partners I can put with the Dunsparce. And if we're mixing in Glass Trumpet, that's even faster, right? It's less partners though, but we can definitely, I'm gonna look at by expansion. It's just easier for my brain to look at that like that. And then we go down here and we look for hopefully basic Terra Pokemon. Where's Terra? Terra Pokemon EX. And if I hit basic, and the first one is of course going to be Teal Mask Ogerpon. Jake, it got it. Tougher to get to than Manaphy. Yes, for sure. There will be Shaman, I think, in the next set. That is basically a Manaphy replacement, except it has 80 HP instead of 70, so it can't be buddy-buddied. But it's basically Manaphy. Alright, here are all the basic Terras. I could just throw in like some Ogre stuff, but is that really the most fun way to play? Richard, do you think the Cornerstone Mash should be thrown in there? As a 1 of, maybe? I'm just going to lower this down to a 2 of, because, yeah. Nothing else uses fighting energy? Oh, wow. No other basic Terra Pokemon uses fighting energy. Other than Cornerstone. That's funny. That's real funny. Ah. Throw in Cyclizar, because I love Cyclizar. Or I could just do an Eevee Suite, you know? Cyclizar for the draw. Right? That's what I just said. Like, Richard, you and I are on the same brain cell. We're sharing it right now. Hey, I just noticed the poll is a lot closer to 50%. Interesting. We're at 9 votes. If one more person votes no, then we lock it at 50-50. Heck yeah. Heard about the Shaman. I'm new to the TCG, but I'm a road deck kind of guy. Looking at Festival Grounds or Lycanroc, Frostlass, Munkidori. In my Discord, Richard has actually posted a couple Lycanroc decks that are sick. He posted the one that I played last Wednesday, because I do I do fan submitted decks on Wednesdays as the video, because I go live later and it's just one less thing that I have to think about. And so I played Richard's deck, failed to get out here in time to get a deck out today, but next week I'll have another fan submitted deck for you. But yeah, Lycanroc just looks awesome. Volcanic God, do you open physical packs? If so, what's your favorite Pokemon set? My favorite Pokemon set ever? That's hard to say. That's hard to say. Probably like Forbidden Light Ultra Prism, because it's definitely the Sun and Moon era. I can tell you that straight up. It's definitely the Sun and Moon era. And Ultra Prism and Forbidden Light, I always get what cards are in those two sets mixed up. Because I had a strange period of not playing for like a couple weeks, or a couple months, I guess, when it was just Ultra Prism. And so Forbidden Light and my brain kind of got mixed together. So one of those. What's your favorite Scarlet and Violet set? So far... I mean, Journey Together is a really fun set. I really liked Twilight Masquerade. Surging Sparks was amazing. Temporal Forces is often forgotten about, but I think a solid set. Oh, you're putting me on the spot here. We got They Evolved, Obsidian Flames. 151 is hard to... I mean, the nostalgia bait is just so hard with 151. Then we got Paradox Rift, then we got Temporal Forces, then Twilight Masquerade, then Shrouded Fable, then Stellar Crown, which was terrible. Surging Sparks, Prismatic Evolution, I don't really like. And then Journey Together. So far, I would have to say Journey Together. I know that's like a cop-out since it's the newest one. Richard, Twilight or Shrouded for me. The only issue with Twilight is it's such a big set, it was hard to really collect things from it. Shrouded, it seemed like they took a lot of the good stuff from Twilight and threw it into Shrouded. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but It just seemed a little odd, a little uneven in a way. Volcanic God, my favorites are Journey Together and Paldean Fates. I forgot about Paldean Fates, so good. Jake, I'm going to throw out all the newbie questions here. How often is rotation? Once a year, in the beginning of the year. What do I do with all the cards after they rotate out? Donate them. Donate them to the kids that come in and play at local league. Give them away. You could keep them to play vintage later on. Keep some of the staple cards, that way you can play expanded later on, or Pauper, which is supposed to be played in the expanded format. You could play that, or Gym Leader Challenge. There's a lot that you can do with older cards, but if you're only looking to play standard, I would say donate them to kids, because kids love getting lots of cards. You know, yeah. Anyways, I should probably figure something out. Dedenne seems fine, right? But it just needs Psychic Energy, and that means Crispin wouldn't be great. Ice Cube would also be a fun one, but again, just Water Energy, so it wouldn't be great. Like, if it was at least, like, another colorless energy in there, I would consider it. Like, Hoopa doesn't have any colorless energy, so it's hard to really consider that. Mewtwo. We could do Wellspring. Whoops. Wellspring Ogerpon for the bench hitting, right? Terapagos, Lapras, Pikachu. Probably not Lapras. Maybe Terapagos, but then you just have Fighting Weak Pokemon with Fighting Weak Pokemon. And then against Lycanroc, you're just dead. Will do. I will donate to kids. Yeah, that's the best idea I have. At my local league, I only have kids to play with. I would have to go to the next town over to play, like, competitively. But it's just so much fun playing against kids. And plus, I get to tell their parents that I beat their kids. So that's always a good smile. I shouldn't pause that long after I say I beat kids, should I? Anyways, so yeah, we were thinking Terra, that way we could do Glass Trumpet, right? But that works even if we only have Ogerpon, right? So we play that at a 2 of, that way we can try to keep it on the field. But then what other Pokemon should we be looking for? What other Pokemon could we partner this with? I want to do something with that Lilligant. I don't know what yet, but I want to do something with it. I also want to build Meowscarada. Oh my gosh, I have too much to do. Just to give you an idea, on Thursdays, there's a D&D group that my wife and I go play D&D, and I actually get to be a player there. Then for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm DMing D&D. The Saturday group is just starting off a whim because we have like some friends over on Saturday, and we've told this one person like, hey, I think you'll really enjoy D&D, and finally they said yes. And so we ran through a quick little thing, and now it's turned into a campaign, and I gotta read the book for it because I didn't want to stress myself out too much, because on Friday I'm running out of a book, but on Sunday I'm not. This is my first time home brewing D&D, and it's just going to be a lot. So there's all that information you didn't ask for. Ludicolo would be fun. Get everyone 40 more HP, so this Dunsparce is 310 HP. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That would be fun. Throw in some lightning energy and just occasionally attach to Voltorb. Then eventually have a good, like, Voltorb with, like, 10 energy that hits 200. That'd be funny. Wouldn't make any sense, but it'd be funny. Let's see. What is it? Is there anything that like benefits stage 1s? No. I mean, Farigarath, but like, no. R. Ubens, what's up? Nothing much. How you doing? Welcome to the Jank side of things. My name's Landon, by the way. A lot of new people in the chat. Name's Landon. Sophie is here too, my dog. Sophie's here. That's why I've got this up. Pretty sure it's on this side. Every $5 in super chats, Sophie gets a treat. I might have to minus from that bank because we did end up buying something I wasn't expecting. Greetings from Brazil. Wow. How you doing? Welcome. I mean, it's kind of weird to run Beldum, Metang, Metagross in this type of deck. But doing 180 is fun. Hitting Psychic weakness too. So you throw in a Clefairy, that way you can take care of Dragapult super easily. Partnering up with a dragon Pokemon. Maybe not that one. But that's interesting. Interesting. Because dragon Pokemon need multiple types. So, yeah, what if we do that? What if we do that? What dragon Pokemon other than Dragapult should we partner up with? Because Dragapult, yeah. Let's see. Each basic energy attached to this Pokemon. That's the place where Palkia loses me, you know? I could just run the Applin suite. The Appletine, the Flapple, the Festival Grounds, Diplin, and then the Hydrapple EX. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Spitballing. No. Although 230. That's not bad. Is it just me or is this Eternatus looking not too bad? 3 energy, 230. You're knocking out basic EXs at that point. I'll think about it. I will think about it. Is this the bad Miraidon EX? Yes. Yes, it is. I would do something like Noivern, but then I would just feel like I'm building a bad Noivern deck, you know? Any ideas for the Dunsparce EX deck? I don't think Dragon is really going to give me much to play around with. Plus, I wouldn't be hitting any weaknesses, so it's kind of like, what's the point, right? If we look, let's see. We are weak to fighting, so what if we play something that'll hit fighting for weakness? That would be Psychic. That would be Grass. I feel like I've looked at both those quite a bit, actually. Scizor, question mark. The Scizor that does extra damage based on how many abilities they have in play. Is that the Scizor? The one for single energy? Or are you talking like Scizor EX? They're both metal. Could be talking about either. Why can't I remember anything else in my life like I can Pokemon cards? Yes, I'm going to assume you mean the single prize one. The one that I mentioned first. And then latency between us is, you know, yeah. Non-EX. Yep, see? Jake, you and I and Richard are all sharing the same brain cell. This is awesome. Pheasantipity is always like an interesting one. Because, like, it's not bad. Like, it's not great, but it's not bad. And then you have invincibility, right? I don't hate the scissor idea. If you have any Terra Pokemon in play, this Pokemon can use that for... Let's play around, maybe? Maybe? Maybe a 2-2? Maybe just a 1-1 of Asmorel, right? Oh, come on. I only have one copy? Oh, okay. The reverse hollows I have too. There we go. So that would be good for our psychic weakness that we got hit. And then we got to hit grass weakness. That was the next one, right? What would be good for that? Oh, little water rat? Oh, did you just call Meryl a water rat? It's called the Aqua Mouse Pokemon, not water rat. Let's see. Yeah, we got our psychic decided. So let's get rid of that. We'll only be looking at grass types, right? Right? So hopefully we can find something fun. Something interesting. Something that makes you go, hey, that's cool. Potato, tomato, same thing. I so badly wish there was a good low kicks. How come low kicks never gets a good card? Like, it's got that one dark one that, like, is decent, but, like, that's it. Low kicks deserve so much. So much more. Throwing Galvantula. Then I gotta play Fighting, Grass, and Psychic. And Lightning. It's interesting. Interesting for sure. That would be a crazy, crazy deck, wouldn't it? But I kind of like it. Of the Zarude, I don't know if that goes with what you want. Where's the Zadude? I scrolled past it earlier. Is it this one? Leaf Drain, Jungle Whip. You may put all energy attached to this Pokemon in your hand and do. That one's not great. Is there another one? Like, sure, 3 energy, 160 is okay. You're 2 hitting a lot. Well, you're hitting things for weakness, which is our goal here, pretty well. But, Rude. Yeah, that's the only one. Yeah. Sadly, no. I like Zadude. That's why I call him Zadude. But yeah, no. You know what I've been thinking? Rabska? I know we just went on about how Rabska's not the greatest, right? But, like, Psychic ain't bad. 1 energy, 30 more for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Sure, they can play around it by just not playing a lot, but you'd only be attacking it if you are hitting for weakness, right? And how often is that going to happen? What did I have in my head before Zadude? Galvantula. What about Galvantula? Galvantula, you do 50 plus 80 if you have lightning energy. That's 130, doubled for weakness to 260. That's hitting some good numbers with weakness. Plus, if they've got an ability, that just goes even more. I like it. I like it. Am I wrong for liking it? Feel free to tell me why. There's a better Joltik. There's the Joltik that came with the other with the Galvantula EX. Jolt. I forgot the L. Joltik. This one, right? You search your deck for up to 2 basic grass energies and up to 2 basic lightning energies. Attach them to your Pokemon any way you like, meaning I could get several things set up here. So we really do want that to be like a starting Pokemon. We can lower Dunsparce EX down probably to a 2 of here. So we got our Dunsparces for draw. We've got our Dunsparce EX for some damage output. We've got like a rainbow deck. I'm kind of liking it. Right? This seems fun. Energy. We need lightning, grass, fighting. Fighting we could go 2 of. Psychic we could probably go 2 of as well, and just have some lightning and grass be our mainstays. Right? Those up. Close that. Trainers. We definitely want Crispin. Do I have any fancy arts? I got 1. I'll just put regular art then. So we're going to want max of that. Some glass trumpets. That funky trumpets. We also want, what is it? Buddy Buddy. Buddy Buddy can get a lot. Brock's Scouting can get a lot. I'm just throwing everything in as a 4 of. We'll figure out numbers later. Arvin. One of the best cards in the format. Where's Brock? Boss's Orders. I always forget, so let's not forget. I'll just throw in as a 2 of. Oh, that would only be if I attacked with, what's it called? The Cornerstone Mask. Legitimately, this could be considered like a good deck, even if you took out the Dunsparce stuff and threw in something else, you know? Like, you could take out the Dunsparce stuff, throw in Natu and Xatu, and have a decent deck going. You know? You know? I just want to build something with the Dunsparce. That's my goal. I don't set off to make a good deck. I set off to make a jank deck, alright? Let's see, what else? What else do I want in here? If I have a stadium, I'll throw in Colress, but I don't know yet. Should we throw in a 1 of... No. I'm already being pretty greedy with 19 Pokemon. 3 different stage 1 lines. TM Evo. TM Evo. Let's throw those in. Night Stretcher. Oh boy. We're already hitting our limit. And I still haven't, like, put in the regular stuff. And I haven't chosen a spec yet, which also is frustrating. Let's see, what else do we need? Ultra Balls. I don't have any card draw, but throw in Iono for some disruption in card draw. I'm at 73 cards. Clearly, I need to minimize some things. And I can do that. Like Brock Scouting, I could probably take down to a 2 of. TM Evo, also, I can take that down to a 2 of. Night Stretcher, 2 of. Super Rod, 2 of. Let's see, I'm at 65. Buddy Buddy down to a 3 of. Ultra Ball down to a 3 of. Iono down to a 2 of. Arvin down to a 3 of. Glass Trumpet down to a 3 of. Then we can... Now we have an A-Spec slot. We've got 59 cards out of 60. We got 1 spot for an A-Spec. What should that A-Spec be? Chat, do you have any ideas? Because I don't. My brain's gone. here, let me just filter to A specs, and we can just look at all of them and decide. Grand Tree, no. Hyper Aroma, we are playing quite a few evolutions. So Hyper Aroma could be good, or we could go Precious Trolley, and that could Precocious Trolley, Precious Trolley. Yeah, Trolley is always a good one. That means we could go lower on Buddy Buddy as well and open up that one more slot again so we can fit in something else, right? Obviously can't be a spec. So I'll clear that, but still all. There's 4 cards I don't own. That's weird. We don't have a stadium in play. What's everyone's idea about that? No stadium in play. I do have a fun one we could choose. I have a fun one in mind. It's Practice Studio, I believe. That could be a fun one. It gives everyone but the Ogre +10 on their attack. Just as a one of, you know? You never know when that's going to help. Done. 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 There we go. That's what I'm calling it. And do we have the Dunsparce boxes? We don't, do we? Because right here would be Dratini. It's Drampa, Dondozo, Diglett, Delibird, Deerlings, Darkrai, Cyrus, and then Eevee's there. Yeah, it looks like we don't have the Dunsparce. That's too darn bad. Oh, wow. Ugh. Ugh. My shoulder. How do we not have a Dunsparce? I guess we'll just go kind of generic colorless. Generic colorless. There. Coins. I gotta have a Dunsparce coin, right? I don't. Dang it. That's fine. Taco Bell said hi. Welcome, Taco Bell. How are you doing, Taco Bell? Are you just a bot, Taco Bell? You can let me know. Because a lot of people seem to join and they say, said hi. Oh, I don't currently own all the cards. Confirm. I'm doing great, actually. That's great. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and play. I'm not a bot. That's awesome. Kind of figured when you replied, but yeah, that's awesome. We don't like bots. No AI here. No bots. Just pure Pokemon action. Alright, the poll has swung back around. It's now 54% no, 46% yes. Okay. The only issue for me is like, when I do cut things from my live streams, it's going to be a little difficult to an end deck, eh? Alright. Oh man, the Dunsparce EX can already do 60. That's pretty interesting. And I go second. That's nice. Joltik is going to have a field day. When I cut things from my live streams to put into videos, it's going to be that awkward thing where the player is the wide and the video's a narrow. So it's actually smaller than, you know, a lot of others. Than if I just had the whole video be like that. But I have heard there's a way to solve that a little bit. So Joltik charging. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really hope they're like, what? They're powering up the Dunsparce. Why? Taco Bell, do you have any Pokemon card? I do have Pokemon cards. No, they're taking away my EX. I collect Pokemon cards, and I bought a Moonbryon for $3. Hey, congratulations. What a deal. What a deal. Hey, look, I got the Dunsparce, but I also got Galvantula. Oh, man. Their Zoroark could be knocked out so badly. Cap. Like Captain America Cap. Richard, you should add a subscriber count and push to 1,000. Yeah, I probably should. You're probably right. I could crispin out some psychic energy. Let's do that. Psychic. Lightning. We'll put the lightning in hand. Done. We'll put the psychic on Meryl. I can just knock out the Bidoof, but I kind of want to save it. So I think I'm going to retreat to the Dunsparce. And have a field day with that. And try to save on to Galvantula for later. But right now, the Dunsparce can do 120. Not bad. I could also TM Evo, but I'm not going to. Destructive Drill. Nice. Alright, so they get Zoroark out, then I can do 180. Why does the Dunsparce EX have 3 retreat? I just now realized. Talk about. I also am about to open a $19.99 base set booster pack. That's cool. That's cool. I remember when that was a thing. I might need to increase my super rods a little bit. Counter catch up the Galvantula. That's a good move. That's a good move. I was gonna totally do that. Iono, you unfair stamp me to a small hand, then you build me back up with a big hand? Alright. 230, right. But Azumarill does 230, but I do need Ogerpon on the bench. How I miss those days. Yeah. I miss when you had to flip a coin if you were confused if you wanted to retreat. Really? That's just bring that back, please. Alright, so I can do 180 to this Zoroark. Azumarill. Boss's orders. Bring up Reshiram. Practice Studio. I could have actually knocked out Pekarant EX. I'm now on the energies. Alright. Let's see, they're probably not going to get another EX out here on this turn, which means all I can do is 180 to the Zoroark. Let's see, what can they do? Backdraft and Flame Body Cannon. Oh, I am ahead. So Backdraft, what, I only have like 3 energy? Yeah, I only got 3 energy, so that'd be 90 from Backdraft, or they can Flame Body Cannon. Okay, okay. Man, I really overestimated how easy it would be to get Ogerpon out, didn't I? Taco Bell. One more to fire energy. I like how you're just like texting, you know, your current opening. I think that's interesting. Hmm. 130. That was from the practice studio in the backdraft, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm right. Alright, let's see. We want Dunsparce. No. We want Joltik. Yeah, and Dunsparce. Why not? Let's get both those out here. I'll play the Psychic Energy on the Dunsparce. I'll Iono to get 4 more cards. I get the Dunsparce EX. I get... Heck yeah. I get Ogre Pawn. That's awesome. I can get some energy back. So by Night Stretcher, I can grab a Grass Energy. I can play that down onto the Joltik, and that can be ready. I'll play that one down, and then we will... Tenacious Tail. There we go. I got a Zard. Taco Bell, I don't believe you. Put a photo in chat, or in my Discord, and I'll believe you. Another Zoroarch. So the Dunsparce EX can do 60 more damage. 180 goes up to 240, 250 with Practice Studio. Hey, we're looking good. I don't have Discord. All right. I won't believe you. Sorry, Taco Bell. But if you actually did, congratulations. Why is N-Zoroarch such a popular deck nowadays? I don't think it's a great deck. Am I wrong? How am I wrong about that? Let me know. Alright. Wolf Yum, want to make out? Alright, I'll just boot you. Hide user on this channel. Remove. Report. There we go. Azumarill. Play that on that Dunsparce. Double Edge for 140. It will be at 150. Take over to, or 260. We're at 260, right? So if they stay in the active at the end of their turn, they'll go up to 270. Then at the end of my turn, they'll be up to 280 and knock themselves out. Like a good chap. It's a mid deck. Yeah, I kind of agree. And Zoroarch's kind of mid. The Dunsparce is not doing well, though. But I still like this idea of this rainbow deck, right? Like, you could get rid of the Dunsparce line, throw in something else, and be fine. Wait, why? Do they have an attack that hits through effects? Do I not know about that? Are they just now realizing what they did? Cool. Cool. Crispin! Hey, look at that. Let's grab a Fighting Energy and a Lightning Energy, I guess. Put the Lightning Energy into hand. Accelerate the Fighting Energy onto Cornerstone. Lightning energy. And end turn. Hey, look, I got a knockout. Line kill. 2 Arven. Holy cow. I'm playing a bad deck and doing this well. Come on. Yeah, I can just attach an energy now and knock out Zoroarch and win. Do they... And they put Fez. Okay. I mean, they should really find a way to get Blood Moon or Saluna out here. But no, that doesn't hit through effects, does it? Yeah. So they bossed up a wall. I find that funny. Oh no, my lightning energy. Come back to me. Not bad. Pokemon League headquarters. So it takes 1 more energy for Cornerstone to attack. So why would I attack with him? Well, just retreat to Azumarill and get a knockout. Right? I think that's what I'm going to do. I also got Bossasaurus if they decide to run, which I think they should. Goodbye. And if they knock out Azumarill, then I've got the Dunsparce EX. Right? I don't see a world where they can take prizes this turn. Trade. Okay, they get 2 more cards. Are they both N's ED pills? No. Alright. Brock's scouting. No, I'll just boss his orders up. N-Zoroarch. I'll retreat. Discard the lightning energy, of course. Put up the Dunsparce. And win this match with the Dunsparce EX. Holy cow. What is this thing I built? Okay. I think Glass Trumpet is just like too much. Like, I know that may seem weird, but that's how I feel. Glass Trumpet, I think, only works under certain circumstances. I don't think it's working well under these. So I can definitely get rid of that. Oh, hey, I'm now Greninja class. Nice. Especially since my testing tends to give me bad win ratios. Edit deck. What do I want to do? I could remove Glass Trumpet. Never used it. Didn't need it. Get out of here. That gives me more space to do other things. Like adding an actual draw card into the deck. What draw card should we add? Professor's Research is a fine choice. I wish they would give us Cynthia back. But they won't. They don't want to. How dare they? Some sort of draw supporter. Like, Drayton's not bad, honestly. I kind of like it. Look at the top 7, grab a Pokemon and trainer. I know it's a limited search, but it's kind of fun search, too. You okay, Sophie? Okay. I could use Grabber and stuff like that. That would be interesting with the Dunsparce, so I can like pick out EXs and make them play down EXs so Dunsparce can hit bigger, right? I think Erica's Invitation also does that. Is there another card that does that I'm forgetting about? Or is it just Lily's Rabombi that I'm thinking of? Could just be Lily's Rabombi. Iris, I don't think that's a bad draw card. Wait, this one I've gotten a few full arts. 2 full arts and a regular. There we go. Now it'd probably be semi-better, right? Just a little bit, hopefully. And let's play. I'm surprised no one has wanted to do a viewer battle yet. That's surprising. Past couple times I've live streamed, I haven't had viewer battles, which is interesting. Well, I guess last time I did, there were viewer battles. But yeah. You want to go first? Yes. Sophie thinks it's dinner time, and it's not. She's got like another half hour. Ugh, I can hear her whining about it. She's like, come on, just feed me. Come on, I'm right behind you. Earthen Vessel, that's what I should have put in here. Earthen Vessel would have been nice. Search out my energy, not always have to rely on Crispin sort of thing. Because right now I don't have energy for Joltik, and an Earthen Vessel would be pretty sweet. It's my turn, I'm going first. I get another Ogre Pawn, I don't need that. I already got one in play right here. They're playing Raging Bolt. How am I going to beat Raging Bolt? They generally actually fill up their bench with EXs. Another Raging Bolt, a ton of Teal Mask, like Dunsparce. The Dunsparce EX could be such a fun counter to Raging Bolt. Just stage 1, 1 energy, boom, 300 damage. You know, that could be insane. 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 Crispin, are they gonna knock out my Joltik right away? That would be sad. I'd be sad about that. Bellowing Thunder, right? There's Earthen Vessel. They get 2 more energy. Okay. Ultra Ball. Okay, they discarded the grass energy. Okay, they put a lot of energy in the discard that they didn't have to, right? Like Earthen Vessel discarding the grass energy. You could have just played Ultra Ball to discard Earthen Vessel and grass energy, you know? Turo. Squawk is another card I always forget about. I need to start adding that to decks. Bellowing Thunder, discard 1 card, knock out this Joltik. Just because you can. I'm going to Iono them, so all that stuff that they did to move everything is, you know, going to be mostly... Oh, I could Precious Trolley instead. I still won't have any energy. But that's next turn's problem. Boom. And TM Evo. Alright. Let's get everything out. We want 1 of each of those, and then... Is that what we want to do? I kind of want to do this. Done. Let's see. Let's see how we do, right? We got a Zoomer here. I can just play down, attach an energy, and we're off to the races. So we'll just end our turn there. End it there. With Jamming Tower, we can't use TM Evo, which is fine. I can use it as discard fodder for Ultra Ball. So I'm also thinking, you know, maybe I could discard the Ogre Pawn. Well, no, I need it for the Azumarill to attack, you know. This Hoot Hoot is going to be the thing that keeps the Dunsparce from, hey, look, a bigger bench. I love it when, like, I'm planning everything out and then my opponent gives me stuff, you know? It's just real nice of them. If only they could have done that a turn earlier, right? So to knock this out, they need to discard 3 energy, which they just got. So that's pretty cool for them. Lame for me, but cool for them. Congratulations. Teal Dance. You can Teal Dance when you want to. You can leave those friends behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 6 is 300. Well, it's 30, but then you add an extra O for Pokemon damage, and that's 300 damage, right? Yeah. So what if I put up Dunsparce next turn? Azumarill is guaranteed attack, not guaranteed attack even. I'm putting up Dunsparce. Let's go Dunsparce. put out that, put out that, put this on there, Ultra Ball. I gotta get rid of the boss, sorry. The EX. Heck yeah. Look at that big boy. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. Super Rod. Both those back in. Thank you very much. I don't know. Gonna take them down to 3 cards. And get a one-hit knockout on Raging Bull EX. Oh boy. That's awesome. Oh man. So if they don't play down another EX, and they play Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, then I can't knock out the Raging Bolt again. That's the downside, right? Wow, that thing doesn't even one-hit KO me. Because it only does 120 doubled for weakness. Alright. Yeah, they can one-hit KO return. I can Arven for a Ultra Ball and just do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4 is 240. So we're just going to go back and forth with this, aren't we? I think they're going to win in the long run, but I think that's what we're going to do. Dunsparce. Now they do have the opportunity to like boss up a Joltik and get the knockout sort of business, but this is just fun. I got the Ultra Ball, but then I remembered I could Arven. No, I should Ultra Ball. Here we go. I'll Ultra Ball, getting rid of the Arven and the Azumarill. I'll get the Dunsparce EX, play that down. Then I'll Iono. Put them down to 1 card. And see what they can do. Very nice. I don't want to play this, because then they'll discard their EXs. And I won't get that one-hit KO. Play down Galvantula. Okay, I also don't have a way to get the Dunsparce out of the active, which is an issue. Fan Rotom. Interesting. I can knock out Fan Rotom pretty easily. But it would be setting up the Slitherwing for a knockout. Or not. So let's see. I can Crispin 2 energy out. A Psychic and Lightning. Why not? Put the Psychic into hand. I'll put the Lightning onto the Dunsparce. Psychic onto Azumarill. Tenacious Tail. I almost didn't want to attack, honestly. Oh, and I shouldn't have. Oh, man, I shouldn't have. I didn't know I was going to get bossed, though. Like, you know? Oh, did I just, like, Iono them out of the game sort of thing? They got some outs, right? They got knocked out. They've got... Prime Catcher's not really an out, but what are they dragging up? Galvantula. Interesting choice. Very interesting. It's 1 retreat cost. So all I can do is retreat. I could bring up Azumarill even. And double edge for knockout. And win. Am I onto something with this Dunsparce deck? Like... Am I onto something? Hey, Sophie girl, do you want to say hi to everyone? I know. No one's paid for you to get a treat. I know, it's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. Oop, 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 boop, boop, boop. Oh, I should probably make like a members only post about what I'm going to be opening. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. That'll be another thing that members will get, you know? They'll see what... They already can see, like, openings, like, 3 weeks in advance, because I'm not far ahead on openings. Alright. But this deck is kind of ridiculous. Like, in a good way. But still, it's ridiculous. What the heck am I doing? I could probably remove a Dunsparce and add a Squawk. I don't know though, like discarding is so difficult for me. Discarding's so difficult, but we do need to get some switches in here. Oof, you okay? That was a big jump. How do I fit some switches in here? I didn't use Irisifying Spirit, but that doesn't mean it's not useful. Maybe I just go down to my full arts there, and then I can add in a switch. Sure, it's just a one of, which isn't that consistent, but it's something, right? There we go. I think that's it. I think this is the Dunsparce deck. Let me see. Oh, is my phone fully charged? It is. I mean, I guess maybe I should get going. Sophie is wanting dinner. No one is in line to challenge me. So, yeah, I had fun here. I hope you all did too. This Dunsparce deck is kind of ridiculous, and I love it. It may not be the best deck out there, but it sure is fun. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. It was so great to see all of you. Be sure to check out like my Discord where we got a great Jank community going on. You know, check out other videos and subscribe and all that normal YouTube stuff. So, yeah, I need to figure out how to do that subscriber count, Richard. So on like if it will automatically update, that would be preferred. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching. I do deeply appreciate each and every one of you, and of course until next time, keep playing Jank.